Okay, let's get back to Psychonauts 2. For some reason, my Twitch has gotten like 4 new followers since I posted about the fact that I was going to play Psychonauts 2 on YouTube. So I guess people want to see this. I hope people want to see this. I want to see this. Last time we were inside our mentor's brain. They're not calling her a mentor, though. Our mentor is the guy who had his brain removed a while ago. Oh, someone has given me some advice in chat. And while the game has a little downtime,
Kids don't know what they're in for.
Alice is her name.
They just don't have the experience.
Holy, shit. That's, something
To that casino.
you would want to see live, I guess.
I'm not letting another
Wow.
agent get hurt on my
Thank you,
watch.
Pizzerato. Grudge Warriors playthrough very soon.
I need to keep them safe.
Thanks to your commission of $1,000 to my GoFundMe, which is now basically met.
How can I find
Wow.
this mole?
Well, I legitimately cannot thank you enough,
Who would
but I
steal
will
my
attempt to do
brain?
so
Hey, who closed the door? Lizzie!
Why won't
with
you
a
wait?
very small Grudge Warriors playthrough.
How am I gonna pay for the damage Oleander did to that
Oh,
gent's
boy.
bathroom?
So that's
I'll just have to get Sasha to give up half of his laboratory.
an interesting note to start out on. Didn't we get thrown out of this ambulance at the end of the last video? I'm gonna try and pay attention to the game, but that's very exciting. Thank you.
It's hard enough
so
to
much,
manage
Pizzerato.
wearing socks with sandals, but you did it, Forsyth. Remember that.
Here's where we get thrown out.
This was a bad idea.
I remember. And then...
Our Lady of Restraint Neurological Hospital. I think Hollis said she was an intern here once.
Gonna find out what
I
Hollis's
always had my best
hang-ups are all
ideas
about.
here. Let's just hope I don't run into Dr.
Dr.
Putz.
Putz. Yiddish slang.
Maybe trying to change
For
her mind is
penises.
a bad idea.
We are about to get Freudian, I imagine.
No, wait. I think that is a bad idea.
And as a little recap, Hollis invited us into her brain to teach class. This was a bad idea. Because anytime Raz gets into someone's brain, he does a lot of damage. Oh, I can now tether people over to me. That's our mental connection ability. Let's see. And I can shoot myself around. But really, I should be shooting this monster. And not dying. And yeah, that's not an example of not dying. Quite the opposite, in fact. Time for another load screen. I did not have Psi Attack assigned, which was my big mistake, and I was about to do that when I wandered into multiple explosives. Scattered all about the environment. Oh, we're back here. Perfect.
Kids don't
Let's
know
preemptively assign... Oh, it already was
what
assigned.
they're in for.
Shows what I
Just have
know.
to get Sasha to give up half of his laboratory, but
Head over here. Skip this. There it is. Hold to skip.
it was hard
Yeah.
enough.
Leap out the
This was
back. Very easily killed the bad idea. But there's another. I still had my ricochet shot ability that I earned with sufficient level ups in the first game.
Yes! No room in here for any bad ideas but my own. Speaking of, I gotta catch up to Hollis and try to change her mind about the mission.
All right. ridiculously easy combat segment, which I nonetheless spent 2 sessions solving. Emotional baggage they're teaching me about now for some reason.
This hat box needs a hat box tag.
I solved quite a bit of emotional baggage during the last run. But that was exclusively out of information that I had from beating the first game. Now this game is telling me what I needed to do retroactively. Is this whole tree a single figment? I feel like I should go grab it. The biggest figment. And therefore the most valuable. That dot there is unnecessary.
I think I hear some emotional baggage nearby.
I can easily just jump off the previous dot. Get where we're going. I still don't have the tag for this one. Oh wait, yes I do. Lucky for that bag. They sped up the emotional baggage cutscene. For better and worse. Considering it's the same cutscene. Played through every single level in the game. Oh, there's the hatbox tag.
Aha! Here's the hat box tag.
Guess I could go deliver that. To our waiting hatbox. There. Spreading delight. And getting that poor hatbox away from the dumpster. Feels like we're supposed to go over that fence, but no such luck. Back up to the roof, I guess. We might be getting to that point where things get too confusing for me to figure them out. Already. Boxes of brains. Feels like should be doing platforming somewhere, but nowhere makes particular sense. See, I'm not familiar with the voice cast of this game. I know the first game was all, like, voice actor mafia people. Who indeed had a lot of talent,
look at the size of that kid's head.
and good delivery.
Get him to radiology, stat.
Okay. Why not traverse our own x-rays in 2D?
You saved another life, Dr. Potts.
Oh, please, I was just doing my job.
I watched a bit of a speed run of this game once,
I heard the technique.
and I did get as far as this segment,
Intern, Hollis Forsyth.
so I did sort of know this was going to happen.
Intern? Why, yes, well, we did
But it is
collaborate
also
on it
weird.
a little.
The patient will make a full recovery, Dr. Potts. All thanks to you.
Mm-hmm.
And your brilliant intern, Hollis Forsyth.
Why, yes. Well, she has been a helpful assistant.
It's like the doctor's taking credit for Hollis's work.
Like the look of these. This brain has made amazing progress.
Another life saved by the Forsyth method.
The Potts method? Potts? It was my invention? That intern merely transcribed my dictation.
Oh, my apologies, Dr. Potts.
In fact, I was thinking of getting rid of her.
My god. Potts got fired. Wait, Potts fired Forsyth. That's why she's such a hard ass who hates everyone?
Hey, got half a mind.
Glorious. They added a bunch of more collectibles in this game. That's certainly a choice. There were arguably too many in the original. But they brought all the originals back and added new ones.
I've got half a mind to look for the other half. Something tells me it's not too far away.
That is a heart container. Although more accurately, a heart piece. So we need to complete it. Now, I'm going to keep forgetting which buttons are assigned to which actions. And shooting shots when I'm not meaning to do so. So we can link death to disgust.
I can't believe some people prefer open casket funerals. Disgusting.
I like this whole mental connection thing where you can combine ideas to see what the character will say. I wish I had a little more freedom.
Good luck collecting your debts after I'm dead, losers.
Yeah, like I wanted to combine risk and delight. But the thought bubbles were too far apart. I couldn't do that, tragically. Getting the mine completed. It's pretty easy, all things considered. Yes, that X-ray looked different enough to be collected. And I guess we'll just move onward. Revolt.
At our current burn rate. That's no good. Maybe if I move some funds around. I could postpone paying those bills, but not these. Another grant is off the table for sure.
Hollis doing all the work, getting none of the pay. Tragic. Legitimately. And here's the hospital. Arguably, we could have skipped this frame. Hollis, incredibly stressed out, but her hard work has paid off with the Forsyth method. With a little bit of glue, it is now the Potts method. Excellent. Nice work, Potts. So, Forsyth learns the mental connection ability to take over Dr. Potts' mind.
Astronauts don't have to pinch pennies like this. Where am I gonna get the money for that?
What happened here?
What if I eliminate some meals? I could cut my own paycheck for a while.
They x-ray someone while ripping out his own eyeball? It's disturbing. They're the brains we bounced on earlier.
At our current burn rate. That's no good.
I think that's the same dialogue.
Maybe if I move
Yeah.
some funds around. I went to school for medicine. How did I end up stressing about money management all day? Well, I just need to put those thoughts aside and focus on the children. Their safety is the most important thing. And it's not just because a lawsuit would bankrupt us right now. That casino mission would be good experience for them, but it's too risky. What if I let them go and the worst happened? Need to focus. Only one unfathomable fear at a time, Forsyth.
If Hollis associated risk with something more positive than death, it would open her up to so many more missions. I mean, life experiences.
Finally. Could have done this back in the first
I'll
room.
take this nugget.
But the things were too far apart. So now we can associate mushrooms with delight. I love mushrooms, so I had this much in common with Forsyth. Yep, there's the connection.
Mushrooms really do add a savory heft to any dish.
Accurate. Put mushrooms in literally everything. I had a bowl of cereal with mushrooms in it this morning. That's not true, but I wish it was. Associate delight with socks with sandals.
Whenever I see socks with sandals, it reminds me of my favorite German college professor.
Kind of want to connect every single one of these. This is one of the best mechanics I've seen it come out of Psychonauts in quite a while, and that includes the first game, which had a lot of very good mechanics.
What if my husband starts wearing socks with sandals? Could I still love him?
If Hollis wants to solve her money problems, she's gonna need to accept some risk.
Very subtle, Raz. Input risk with stress.
I definitely could not handle that stressful casino mission right now.
So that's why she doesn't want to mess around with the casino. It's money related. Risk with delight, that's a nice easy one.
Sure, it's fun to take risks, but what use is it?
That's not the change I was going for.
Do I have to break down this wall or something?
I don't want to bug her in her quiet place.
You're just trying to get locked up in psycho-isolation, aren't you?
So the issue here is the thing we are trying to connect to specifically is money, which is behind this wall. So we can't get a clean shot.
You're just trying to get locked up in psycho-isolation, aren't you?
I can get to money, no problem. From money, I can connect to stress directly. We got disgust and stuff over there. And cilantro, of course. Gives you bad gas. Said hardly anyone ever. But this game certainly says so. I guess if I keep going through the small dots, I can eventually make my way over there, hopefully. Let's try. That means we could connect virtually every idea with virtually every other idea in this room. For a tremendous amount of dialogue that I kinda don't want to skip.
I think I just figured out how to solve all our money problems.
No. Too many ideas. It's become the Resident Evil laser grid. And it's gonna kill us all. Hopefully I'm not reading into that weird silhouette being phallic. Because that says more about me than the game at that point. Also, I'm one of those people who loves cilantro. Does not taste even slightly like soap to me. It's a brutal genetic mutation to not be able to love cilantro. I just spilled water on my controller. Water, it's called. But it should be fine. I haven't been electrocuted yet, so we're all good.
Hey, Teach, what gives? I was in the middle of a sweet hookup there.
Guess what, kids? You all did so well.
Oh, we have
on
another
your lesson.
horny
How
student
about
that we have to
give
deal
your new
with.
power a test drive out in the field.
You mean we're going on the mission? For real?
Isn't that dangerous?
You know what they say, Sam. Nothing ventured, nothing brained.
I don't think that's what...
Let's roll.
Heck yes!
Cool.
Right.
Sweet.
Woo!
Okay, we've done a little bit too good of a job making Forsyth more interested in risk.
So glad you changed your mind about the mission, Agent
She's gonna get us
Forsyth.
all killed.
I was nervous about bringing the children, but if you feel that it's safe, then it must be.
It's crucial they find out what these delusionists are up to at the casino. With you handling tactical command, I'd say our probability of mission success has risen 35%.
I'll take those odds. Now, how long till we reach the Lady Luctopus?
We are almost there.
Agent Forsyth? How are you feeling?
Wait, we just raised the odds of success by 35%.
Well, we're here.
Which means Sasha
Using
accepted a
false
mission
identity, we've secured a high
with
roll
at
of
best a
success
65% chance of
operations.
victory.
Now, children, you are not to leave the suite. Like most casinos, the Lady Lactopus has a strict no psychics policy.
Probably much lower than 65%.
Be happy for this chance to observe Agent Forsyth in action. Teacup, this is Shoehorn. We are nearing position 1.
Our opening mission had a terrible chance of victory, and it failed horribly. So once again, Sasha 9, massive screw up.
Oh, yes.
So much of these games simply wouldn't happen if he was as competent as he presented himself to be.
I'm approaching position 1. After you
But
disable
alas.
lie detectors and inhibitors, on your go-ahead.
Rasputin, don't sneak up on me like that. Listen, do me a favor and run up to the jet, will you? I need my dowsing goggles. I left them on my seat, I think. You wanted to be on a mission. Now here's your first objective. Fetch my dowsing goggles.
Okay, but...
Hurry! Our window of opportunity is closing.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay, Forsyth is another steampunk nerd who insists on having goggles if she's going to do anything. What are you doing in there?
What are you doing in there, Sam?
When Agent Forsyth finally blows, this will be the only safe place.
Honestly, well observed. She is losing her mind. Thanks to us.
Everything's good on the mission so far.
You mean except for our mission commander having a total breakdown?
It's not a breakdown. She's just strategizing.
Uh-huh.
Now, if I were goggles, whereabouts would I place myself?
Quick.
Up. Apparently out here.
I don't see any dowsing goggles anywhere. I mean, to be fair, I have no idea what they look like. I've actually never even heard of dowsing.
You did dowsing in the first game, you jackass.
Forsyth.
That's where we made all our money.
No, Hollis, what did I do to you?
Rasputin, is that you?
Mia? Sasha? Agent Forsyth is missing, but don't worry. I'll find her.
Hurry, Rasputin. We're in big trouble here.
Yes, please find Agent Forsyth right away. I don't know how long I can hold on.
I'm on it.
I looked away for a second, and it seemed like Sasha was about to die. Because Sasha's always about to die. He's terrible.
Agent Forsyth is gone.
Oh, good. Hopefully she's gone to complain about this broken TV.
This game is a very direct sequel. It takes place 3 days after the original game. And after a VR sequel that took place between this game
I can't go into
and the sequel.
hotel. They have anti-psychic detectors. Hollis must have some way to hide it.
The Rhombus of Ruin, which ultimately was pretty pointless.
Alert. Weak psychic activity detected.
Weak?
I don't have invisibility anymore. Tragically. So, even though this is a sequel, we have lost our ability to go invisible. At least for the time being.
Psi energy alert.
Maybe I can catch up to her this way.
I feel like these robots should be killing me. But instead they're just making the platforming slightly more difficult.
Please report yourself to security.
Yeah, these security drones kind of suck at doing their job. That's what I was supposed to do. Turn my position. And then the jump goes far enough that I can get where I need to go. Meeting Harold the Rat sounds interesting.
I'm going to make.
They have referenced Harold the Rat many times in this game. Apparently that's a character from the VR game. Rescuing Lily's father doesn't matter, because he's still unconscious, still a non-entity in this game. He's a MacGuffin, unfortunately.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jours. Ladies and gentlemen, place your bags.
Don't worry, Agent Forsyth. I can fix this.
Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Ladies and gentlemen, no more bets.
Where did we get another brain invasion door? That is more power than Raz should have, because he's been very irresponsible with them in the past. But oh well. We're gonna keep going into brains. You know, I almost like these loading screens because they give me a chance to talk in a game that is constantly talking, and I don't want to talk over it. They're a little overlong. I believe the PS5 version has virtually no loading screens, but I'm on PS4.
Huh. Well, it's different. But maybe it's not so bad.
Something different. This way comes. This is the classroom we started out in when we first broke into Forsyth's mind. Actually, we were invited. Never invite Rasputin into your brain. He is what some might call a psychic vampire. You will regret it. Get our synapse. I guess head over there. Is that half a mind? I'll take half a mind. Gladly. I do kind of like the music stings that play every time you pick up a figment. Hopefully they don't get old, because right now, positive associations with them. I don't have enough height to get on that die. Well, you'd think I would. Well, with gambling being the issue here. Gambling should be part of the solution. We need to associate it with death. Seems like the only way around is mental connections, because the classroom has been thoroughly obliterated. We have given an addict carte blanche to engage in her greatest vices, her most dangerous vices. To be fair, Rasputin is 10. He didn't really know better. That's 10 years old. I gotta keep reiterating that because he really does not ever act like a 10-year-old. Except when he's talking about comic books. So we got the risk mental connection, but we didn't connect it to anything.
Agent Forsyth? You in here? Oh, I don't like this one bit.
Yeah, you're in a vehicle that's being driven by nobody. Typically, that doesn't end well. Ooh, neon.
Oh no! Looks like Hollis had a spontaneous change in her worldview. Unrelated to my inappropriate meddling with her thoughts. Who am I kidding? I need to find Hollis's quiet room again and break that bad mental connection I made. Yeah, mind stepping aside, buddy? This is an emergency. No. No, you don't mind, or like a general no to me existing?
Okay, the sensor does have a tremendous amount of HP. Not very smooth moves, though. So I sort of just hammer the trigger until he dies. And that more or less works. As far as I can tell, most combat encounters are more or less required. If there's an enemy, you gotta kill him. Most combat encounters were endless in the first game. Could not end them, so I often ended up just ignoring them.
Good thing we're near a hospital, so, your ghosts don't have to walk very... Oh, never mind.
Nice try. Glorious. I was gonna say, I feel like we should be able to break these fire hydrants. And then I tried, and we broke the fire hydrant. So, good on you, video game interactivity. Predicting exactly what I would want to do. And doing it. We got health refill things. Which I desperately need, because I performed very badly against that new enemy type. And we'll be heading into the hospital proper, I guess. Is there anything else to do on top of the hospital, the way there was before it became a casino? I feel like I need to know. There's another one of these. Staff of Hermes.
Give me your wisdom, Nugget.
Automatic rank up. I should probably start spending the points that I'm getting for these rank ups. I do like that level ups were automatic in the first game. Like you would get the reward.
Suitcase tag.
Sometimes you'd have to go back to Ford Cruller and go through a tutorial after you got your reward, but for the most part, you got your level ups and you immediately were stronger. Now I have to make decisions. Ugh. The worst. There we go. There's the menu where I make decisions. I have 4 points available. I can make the Wrecking Ball more damaging, which is uninspiring. I could get Mental Block. I have a pin that improves my Mental Block. Or dishes out a free knuckle sandwich to incoming grappled enemies for bonus damage. That sounds pretty solid. Cost 2 points.
I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of these mental connections.
Glorious. Now I should use mental connections more aggressively, rather than not at all in combat. Into the hospital-cino, where you can gamble with your health.
Deal 'em in, stat.
Glorious. X-rays of bunch of cards.
Come on, live, damn you, live!
Somehow the Jack of Hearts has a skeleton inside.
You did it, Dr. Potts.
Call me Jack. Let's go for double or nothing.
Woo!
Fun platforming that seems to be completely unnecessary. But it is taking the lower route.
Infection?
Ah, dang it.
I'm so sorry, Doctor.
Ah, well, it can't be helped. Some patients are just bad luck.
Is this the Forsyth method?
I don't like the look
I mean,
of-
she came up with it and she's a gambling addict.
Yes, the heart's salvageable, but the rest...
Should we fold?
No, no, let's hold the 8 and the queen, and we'll pull for the inside straight.
Dr. Potts' head became a diamond, though. That's curious. Didn't get a good look at it. Just a bit of blurry silhouette.
I'll just quickly pop into Hollis's quiet place and fix this mess. High Rollers Lounge? That's not good. Oh no!
There he is.
Rasputin, what are you doing here?
Sorry, I didn't mean to crash your hospital casino.
Oh, everyone's welcome in the casino. Without gamblers, how else would we make any money? No, you just can't be up here because it's the High Rollers Lounge.
Wait! Agent Forsyth, I need to tell you... Ah! Ugh. What the...
Does Final Fantasy XIV keep updating?
Oh, phew.
Why does it have such good comedic timing every time it does?
Huh?
Yes, Rasputin?
We got a patient here. Needs emergency access.
Sorry, the table minimum in the High Rollers Lounge is, $3 gazillion.
What? How much is a gazillion?
More than you got, kid.
I mean, it's not a number, so 3 of anything should be enough.
Open up! My patient is dying! He needs fancy drinks. Stat!
In my opinion, your patient needs an emergency dose of $3 gazillion.
Well, she's outsmarted me. Can't dig any deeper into her brain until I get $3 gazillion. Ooh. Die rolling mechanics. I broke the die. Never mind. Critical hit. Interesting. That looks less appetizing than hospital food. Making it a bunch of spades and clubs and hearts and diamonds. And pills. A basket of pills. Don't gamble with your health. Seems like the message of this place should be the opposite. Alright. Plagiarism. Race. Women, bad, and golf. But Forsyth is putting those ideas in his head. Or I guess manipulating the connections between those ideas in his head. Making him feel bad about plagiarism. and strip naked. Run through the hall screaming for some reason. So Forsyth calls in the guy from the Psychonauts, who we saved in the VR game. He undoes the psychic connections and hires Forsyth as a Psychonaut because she's so talented at it. Thereby getting her life back on track after mean old Dr. Potts derailed it. Yeah, I think I just walked out the way I came. There was no guarantee I was on the right track there anyway. There are a bunch of sides to this cube, similar to Sasha 9's brain in the first game. So as much as this is a cool idea, to have us exploring the sides of a cube, it's been done before, rather iconically. And I'm quite bad at this platforming. Oh. Careful. Half a mind back there. Nope, just a tag. Looks like half a mind at a distance. Yeah, there's a platform up there, but it doesn't appear to do anything. I specifically bought Super Jump in case it would unlock new secret areas. But the Super Jump basically just allows you to jump as high as Levitation used to let you jump in the first game. Which is not especially inspiring when it comes to cheating.
Careful, Raz.
How did you two get in here?
We followed you. We thought it would be fun, but...
It's full of babies!
Come on, looking for a little luck here.
We have to have a baby. Or you could just, like, have a happy life together.
Oops, looks like the house takes it this time.
This time? You mean every time?
Come on, Lovey, let's try another number. We have to win eventually.
Well, this is obviously rigged, right? Adam? Lizzie? Guess they really don't like babies.
Hey now, don't be cold.
They animated Raz breathing during that cutscene, and I couldn't look at anything else. It was disturbing.
How about the date when I made my
Too
first
much
million?
detail. Oh, also, baby, pirates. Wait, pirates are wild.
I have to remember not to
There.
stare at that thing.
My favorite reference when it ever comes to scratch-off tickets, basically any gambling at all. And this game went there. Lined it up perfectly. I guess we'll talk to Dr. Speculum Head.
I'd like to place a bet.
Okay, you're in. Good luck.
Wait, don't you want to know what my bet is?
Oh, well, listen. Just between you and me, it won't make a difference. And we have a new winner with every spinner.
I don't think that's true, but it will be true after we cheat and fix the genetic lottery. 23andMe manually. Can I shoot it or something? No such luck. And if I go over the edge, it'll just void me out. Make me take a bit of damage. Those look like metal connection points, but
can't seem to connect to that idea. Guess I need more practice.
More
No more bets.
practice.
Spin that wheel.
What could that mean? Do I need to be a higher level in mental connection?
Spin, Les Enfants, spin.
That hasn't been a thing before.
Get it this time. I will burn this place to the ground.
Let's see. Connect to dark thoughts. I just need to be rank 30.
I think we chose
Let's get those mental connections there. That is awesome that we will eventually be opening up additional mental connection options, but that's a long, long way away.
This game is rigged. You shouldn't bother.
Shh, I know that, but don't tell her. She thinks we're really trying.
What's that, honey?
He said he thinks next time is our lucky spin.
Feel like there's nothing we can do here until we reach rank 30.
Is it possible to win this game?
Heck yes, it's easy. Who's going to take care of you when you're older?
I think this time is our time.
Let's try the length of our yacht.
Hey, baby. Are you lost?
Why, that's barely a baby at all.
My luck has finally run out.
They never let you throw anyone around.
This has got to be bad luck. House. Well, if you didn't win, now's your chance to.
I can throw crap at the wheel, but
Oh, we never learn, do we?
does not seem like I can actually stop the wheel
Figured out the pattern now.
Let's try
with
it
telekinesis.
Who wants a baby?
I feel like the even numbers are coming out more often than the odds.
So I guess arbitrarily entering the maternity ward has not paid off.
Hey now, no regurgitation on the roulette wheel, baby.
Fingers crossed. And toes.
I'm glad we finally figured out the system.
Regurgitation was specifically an aspect in this game's content warning. When you start this game up for the first time, it gives you a content warning. One of the things it warns you against is the presence of vomit. So if you're an emetophobe, watch the hell out. I'm gonna go back to the main cube. See if I have better luck elsewhere. I don't think that baby was gonna get me my gazillions of dollars. How about the pharmacy? Those places are profitable. Plenty of slot machines. Or pachinko machines, maybe? And plenty of figments.
Hi, can I play?
Welcome to Palinko, game of luck and skill. Can you get the patient to take her bitter pill?
Skill? Looks like it's all luck.
Oh, it is, but it takes skill to do it and avoid a serious head injury.
Oh, how do I...
Good luck!
Okay, let's get this medicine to the stomach.
Okay, it works sort of like the levitation ball.
Careful in there.
Oh, we go over that.
Hey, where's her heart?
Oh, we're going for the heart? Well, I missed. Here's another heart.
That spot looks like $1 zillion. Hey, how are you supposed to get in there?
Yeah, that is 1G over there. But it is totally surrounded by pins. So I seem to have failed horribly.
What a ripoff. That machine is broken.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. The Sore Losers Club is down the hall.
Wow. He looks like an injectable. But really, he's just a pill.
What are you two doing here?
You think we're going to let you go alone and get all the extra credit points?
I'm just here to gamble.
Well, stay away from this game. There's only one spot on the board that pays out, and it's totally blocked. It's like her heart is in the wrong place. Hey, I'll bet I could... Morris? Norma? Where'd they go?
Don't give up, man! You'll never win by quitting!
Yeah, it's all just a matter of betting on the right color.
Don't listen to him, Sonny. Come talk to me if you want some true wisdom.
I don't think any of those people are going to help me. But where is the giant pachinko machine? Up here. Once again, feels like telekinesis would be the solution, but it's not doing anything. Ah, there we go. There's a big hole in the back. Surely I'm going to want to cram Raz in there and fix everything. But it's too high up, and there are no mental connections leading over there, as far as I can tell.
Don't be a dump.
Any luck?
Luck's got nothing to do with it, son. I win with my brains. I got math on my side. A formula for victory.
Aha!
Wouldn't the wisest choice be, you know, not gambling?
Talking to the people opens up mental connections. Or maybe just that guy. Because it looks like we got a lot of mental connections now. But we could always use more.
Sounds like you've got a method.
The secret is you have to listen to the colors. Let the rainbow of lights lead you to the pot of gold.
That doesn't sound like a smart way to make decisions to me.
Follow the rainbow. And follow your nose.
Need to cut out the frills in the cafeteria for sure.
Let's...
Oops. Now I'm just reinforcing their old bad thought patterns. That's not going to get me anywhere.
Once again, Raz spelling it out. Let's tie decisions to wisdom.
The trick isn't just making decisions, but making the right one.
Smart connections opens up more connections.
Ah, a little judgment. There's some progress. Maybe you should quit while you're ahead.
Who says I'm ahead? I've sunk so much money into this machine and can't just leave it all behind.
Actually, I think it's important to know when to quit, especially when playing Gruloki with your grandma.
Just outright saying
There are some
the sunk lost fallacy.
around this room.
Should have finished my degree. I could have been saving lives instead of pinching pennies.
Whoops. Now I'm just really the most important thing is to know when to quit.
Well, you should quit. I guess I could tie quitting to judgment. That would be a thing.
All these garish colors make me want to die.
That works. But more importantly, quit while you're a dead.
I guess it's not really bad to quit, if it's the right thing to do at the moment.
Excellent.
Moderation. Isn't that a novel concept? Moderation. Now that's the real path to victory.
One more time, Raz. Tell us more about moderation. So yeah, mental connection continues to be, like, fantastic. This is such a great gimmick, and building an entire level around all these mental connections, I love it a lot.
I think if I could connect the idea
if I could just make up my mind
to the idea of victory, I might start getting somewhere.
Well, that's very easy to do, Raz. Look at how easy that was.
You know what? I think the only way to win is to know when to play and when to stop.
Good connection. That did not get us gazillions of dollars, though, which is what I was hoping for.
Swallowing your feelings sounds bad, but really, who wants to hear about those ugly things anyway?
Even though making new connections is what got me into this mess, I think making a better one here is actually the only way out.
Okay. Make better connections. We're in some kind of weird sub-level to fix the pachinko machine, so that we can then manipulate the pachinko machine, gamble our way through it, and make enough money to, I guess, impress Hollis's addicted side. Okay, if we hit the jump button at the right moment, our platform send us way higher. That wall should be destructible if I shoot it. And indeed it was. Let's share some thing. Probably share some feelings. That's an old cliche. Surely it'll solve our problems.
You know, I think holding down all these feelings is giving me a bit of indigestion. Oh, that feels better.
Now that her heart is in the right place, I should have better luck if I play the game again. I want another shot.
Okay, I'll just need you to bend over and...
No, at the game.
Really? Okay.
Nurse Cherry.
Watch your step.
What does a syringe have to do with a cherry? I guess gambling has to do with cherries. Because it's famously one of the things that can come up on a slot machine.
I'm no doctor.
3 cherries.
And I like that part much better in its new location. Just a pit stop. I gotta get this pilgrim's stomach.
There we go.
I'm cured. Thank you, doctor.
What? That can't happen. How did you do that?
A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, I guess.
Oh, you're going down all right, once the boss finds out about this. But you ain't taking me with you. I'm out of here.
One gazillion?
Whatever. Give me that gazillion.
Glorious.
Okay. I got $1 gazillion.
One lucky card does not make 3 of a kind, sir.
So, we gotta solve 3 of these mysteries. For some reason this one is already pink. Pink indicating that it is completed. No, the text is pink. The outline is yellow. I don't know what yellow means, if anything. Well, we saw the maternity ward. That was yellow, and I couldn't do anything in there, so maybe yellow means don't even bother, chump. Let's try blue. Now, that was a pretty involved process, getting the 1 gazillion, and we gotta do it at least 2 more times, so, seems like this is gonna be a pretty complicated level. What always impressed me about the first game was how, like, extensive and varied every level was, and how different each one was from all the previous levels. And this level has now reached that mark of quality. Almost to a fault. There is much to do here. Nope, we still want levitation. Let's assign levitation properly. The pyrokinesis over that, and I should be able to burn this. There is stuff behind it.
So pretty, so wise.
Nothing great, but I'll take it. It's a free level up. There. Break that computer so that no one can have any records. Can't do anything with the pachinko machines. There was one more turn over here.
Yep. I think I hear something.
Okay. Congrats, Purse. Hey, another level up. No prizes, though. Do I need to grind level ups until I'm rank 30 so that I can finish the maternity ward? Is that all that's left for me? Let's keep checking these cubes. That's a disturbing thought. I guess I'll at least check every face of the cube and see if I'm up to my 3 gazillion at that point.
And it's diamonds! Diamonds for the win!
Dang it, not again!
What are you two doing here?
Losing by following my foolish heart. What are you thinking? Hearts is like a gazillion to 1.
A gazillion to 1, you say? So if I bid on hearts and won, I'd win a gazillion dollars, right? Hey, where'd you go?
Okay.
All right, we just need to gamble with the worst possible odds.
Prepare the patient for the exam. And they're off.
That's all we need to do. We have this tag? We sure do. Excellent.
Diamond Days dropping down.
Stop!
Just
Get
my
on
luck.
the chips!
We have doctors observing
Days dropping down.
the gambling.
Spade in full seems to be fading.
Mildly disturbing.
Dropping down.
Okay. Might as well place a bet and see how badly I lose, and then
Early lead.
see why I lost, and then undo it using cheating.
Spade in full out in front. Coming up to the finish line.
I'd like to make a bet.
Sure. Which runner suits you this evening?
We gotta go hearts. Although, I want to see what happens with these other options.
I'd like to join the winners club.
Good luck with that.
And they're off. Coming up to the finish line. And it's Spade in full taking the trophy.
That's weird. Most people usually win every time. Well, try again. Bye.
Okay, that's the last bet. Runners, to your starting gate.
It's true, the house never wins, famously.
I'd like to make a bet.
Sure. Which runner suits you this evening?
Clubs didn't work.
I'm digging for luck with spades.
Please leave all gambling jokes to the professionals.
And they're off. Coming up to the finish line. And it's Diamond Days for the win.
That's weird. Most people usually win every time. Well, try again. Bye.
Okay.
Simply need to win.
Sure.
Clearly we're about to.
Suits you this evening.
This time. When we have the worst possible odds.
I gotta follow my heart.
What? Haven't you seen the odds?
Hey, no one can lose forever, right?
You don't know hearts.
And they're off.
Hearts is just limping along.
And it's
Distant last.
That's weird. Most people usually win every time. Well, try again. Bye.
Okay, that's the last bet. Runners, to your starting gates. Prepare the
How
patient
best
for the exam. And they're off.
to manipulate this guy's heart. Not jumping on him, that's for sure. The doctors are both defibrillator paddles. Disturbingly enough. Okay, we open up this new area. Where all of the horses are waiting. Heart has just been sort of slapped on there at the last moment. What's your problem, Heart? Get your head in the game.
Hey, are you sure you should be racing?
My doctor told me I have to stay off this leg. But he's also my boss, and he told me that if I miss another race, I'll get fired.
That's legitimately pretty rough.
Well, you'd better get back out there then.
Yeah, you're right. You can't change the system.
Have a heart, Raz.
That's terrible. You're being exploited.
Aren't we all? Who am I to complain? I'm not special.
What if I raced for you?
What? You do that for me?
Yes, but I can't race looking like this.
Well, there's a changing room up there. What am I saying? That's impossible. This is just something I need to do.
So we need to have a change of heart in order to do the impossible. Psychonauts has never been a very subtle game. I mean, they gotta tell stories about psychology to a relatively youthful audience. It's a T-rated game, so they're not going for adults, typically. But adults are the ones who are most likely to enjoy it anyway. Despite the oversimplification of a lot of things. No specific thing to say about change being impossible.
Oh, different race, same runner. I can do this on my own. I don't need anybody's help. I can't need anybody's help.
I hope that's not true, because I ask for help all the time.
You really don't, Raz. Raz is kind of fiercely independent. A bit closed off. Didn't really explore that too much in the first game. If I stay on top of the levitation ball, I won't die. Keep forgetting that. But death does have a hilarious side effect. Or sound effect. They're immune to the electricity. Joy of being a censor. I guess I should eat this candy.
Those Psy Pops are good. And good for you.
It's true. Candy is good for you, kids. This doctor is an octopus. A doctopus. Roll our way through. Were we, like, supposed to forget that we could make ourselves immune to the electricity? Because the timing of these platforms here suggests that we should be doing this without levitation to make it so much easier. Blast our way through this. Ah, winning. Associated with help. Or we could associate winning with losing. That would certainly make a lot of sense.
Then again, life is more of a relay race than a wind sprint. Sometimes you need to know when it's time to pass the baton.
All I have to do now is place a bet on Hearts, and then take Hearts' place in the race.
I like that message. Hollis has learned that sometimes you need help to achieve things. Thanks again to Pizzerato for the help on my GoFundMe. And the numerous other people who helped out with that very important achievement
Prepare the patient for the exam.
that I have forthcoming later this year.
I'd like to make a bet.
Sure. Which runner suits you this evening?
Like you even need to ask.
I gotta follow my heart.
You never learn, do you?
This time for sure.
Okay, that's the last bet. Runners, to your starting gates.
Oh yeah, I need to do this.
Heart's Content is in first place.
Yep.
It's no longer automatic. Frequent changes in gameplay style are also a thing that I liked a lot in the first game.
Back to the tried and true with Heart's Content.
Still out in the lead. Barely. Glorious. Hearts win. Zuh.
And it's Heart's Content in first place. I don't believe this. A gazillion and one miracle, and you all got to see it. Even if you didn't win, you have to admit we're all winners here today.
Not me.
Oh, you're done.
No more races today.
Sorry, we're broke after that race, which reminds me.
Don't forget to tip your nurses, you cheapskates.
I have $2 gazillion. Please put the third gazillion on my room tab.
Sir, we are offended that you would imply that we would allow mere double gazillionaires into the High Rollers Lounge.
I'm making progress, but it's time to wrap this up once and for all. Sasha and Mia are in danger while I'm here gambling.
Sasha and Mia are always in danger. They suck at psychonauting. Now, we are the cause of all the issues in this area. However, Sasha and Mia probably still would have failed their mission because Hollis's presence increased the probability of success by 35%, and they're still failing. So, they were probably screwed regardless. I don't see anything of value here in this doctors only area, which is odd. So I guess this is not the next area. I need to be bothering with. Still got the maternity ward. And records was pretty useless. The maternity ward was the only other area with cutscenes, implying that it is rather important. Let's check it out again. See what can be done here.
Let's bet everything we've got this time.
Ah, we've got a thought bubble.
Spinning time.
That should get us some mental connections, which should solve the puzzle.
Last chance. Haven't hit the gazillion-dollar number yet?
Oh, this isn't about the money.
We are already so rich.
So rich.
Yes, we just want a child. More than anything in the world.
But the confounded house always wins. I hate to say this out loud, but I have my suspicions regarding the up-and-upness of this low-down dive.
Don't give up. You're bound to get lucky eventually.
Maybe you could stand over there. My wife thinks you might be bad luck. Of all the fiendish, flatulent frauds.
Let's try it one last time.
How dare you call me a flatulent fraud?
Get that baby yet?
Oh, darling, is he trying to be cruel?
Let's try the other dialogue choice.
This system is rigged. Maybe I could help unrig it.
Oh, if you could do that, you could have all the money.
Yes, we don't care about that.
Because we're so rich.
Yes, very wealthy, it's true. But poor in children. Help us win a baby, and you, sir, can have the gazillion-dollar prize.
And our eternal gratitude.
Leave it to me.
What are
Really
you
spelling things out there.
Tick-tock.
Add up the letters in our last name. Or should it be our first
Turns
name?
out, this was the simplest puzzle to
I
solve.
know you're not supposed to say this, but money really does solve a lot of problems.
You're not wrong. Hollis's inner thoughts. I don't like it, but it's true.
Of course, the whole system is rigged. But I mean, I'm just one person. What could I do about it?
We can unrig this game, but you gotta believe it's possible first.
Okay, defiance seems useless, but indeed. 10-year-old Raz knows better. And he's going to prove it. So we can't break the bombs in advance. Might as well get this figment now, since I took the hit anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a mental connection point right next to me. If you've seen Psychonauts 1, there is a character in that game who is, we'll say, very much about abolishing unjust hierarchies. He burned down a bank. And he is portrayed as heroic for having done so. The first Psychonauts is very good. This game shaping up to be comparably good. Honestly, my first impression was middling, but it's coming around in a big way in the remainder of this level. The tutorial was a bit unimpressive, but the tutorial of the first game was also somewhat unimpressive. Also, the segment of this level that I played at the end of the last video when I was playing this. That was also somewhat unimpressive, but once we got into the whole gambling thing and really unlocked what makes Hollis tick, she's been a much more interesting character, the level's been way more interesting, the puzzles have gotten way better, everything's so much better now. This level is very good. I do wish it would stop killing me. I don't like these bombs, but they're a perfectly valid challenge. I'm just annoyed by them. And I think I got half of mine a while ago. Nope, that's my first half. Now, I'm not sure exactly how half of mines work. Like, if I take this half and attach it to a half elsewhere later on, will that still make a heart container? Or do I have to attach it to the specific half of mine that it is intended to connect to? Really overthought that segment. But it worked out in the end. At least I hope it works out in the end. I could still die here. I'm very close to death. And I have no more brain candy. Kids in the Hall brain candy. Definitely a thing that even the kids in the hall are proud of and would like me referencing. Damn it, I got kicked out. And I was so close. Which just brings about a loading screen. Deaths and life counts and all that stuff. Just gameplay conceits that really accomplish nothing. Game may as well just give us infinite HP, but it has chosen not to. Back to the mission. Do gotta start from scratch, so
I know you're not supposed to say
there's a bit
but money really...
time wasted.
Well, of course the whole
But I do get to skip everything. And hurl myself into the abyss. So long as I don't do that too often, we'll be fine though. Last time I definitely did that too often. But I was so close. I need to do things like 1% better. And I'll be fine. There's a bag tag over there. Yes, I could go for that. I don't really care about bag tags, but...
Yes, got the duffel bag tag.
Gotta love seeing those happy bags. Why not spread a little joy? Bags deserve love too. Up. Ran myself right off the edge. With overly aggressive attack swings. There's nothing over here. Go back that way, up there. Hate to think what this canal might represent here in the maternity ward. Once again, says more about me than the game. But you never know what they're trying to get away with. Thought maybe I'd be able to snipe my way through the wall. Before it killed me. No such luck. There we go. That's how it's done. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to use my tether as a weapon. Turn this into God of War. Okay. Defiance.
Then again, how do we know we can change things unless we try?
And we have a winner! Looks like this time it's not 00? What?
We won!
Well, I guess miracles do happen.
You're telling us?
Oh, we are so happy.
Well, I'm dead.
Here, young man. I don't know what you did, but I'm a man of my word.
We don't need it because...
You're rich?
Yes, but we don't like to talk about it.
Oh, look at our little jackpot. When does it start fulfilling all of our unachieved ambitions?
Right after we use its identity to hide our excess taxable income.
Oh, it will be so nice to have a couple of spare kidneys around the house.
It's just a mental baby. It's just a mental baby.
Well, that got really dark. Hey, $3 gazillion. Hollis has no way to reject us now. Although she could very easily change the rules because she chose them arbitrarily in the first place.
Sorry. The High Rollers Lounge only
Triple
admits...
gazillionaires, of course. I would belong to no lesser club. Now, let me in before I call my expensive lawyer.
Well then, please come in, sir. If you're willing to take the risk.
Agent Forsyth, I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
Aquato, I hope you're not trying to take credit for my brilliant idea for solving all the Psychonauts' financial problems.
Yes! No! I made some bad connections in your mind, and there was some sort of a bad idea chain reaction, and now...
Who are you calling a bad idea? I am the sweetest of dreams, the spirit of unbeatable optimism. I am the ultimate victory of hope over mathematics. I am the Lady Luctopus, but you can call me Lucky.
Persona.
You are my own creation. I command you to stop. That sounded so much cooler when Sasha said it.
It's time to see what the cards have in store for you. But don't worry, I'm a fair dealer. Although, I do like to keep a couple of jokers up my sleeve.
Can you believe we got caught in? So embarrassing.
We can't get to our smelling salts. We can't leave her mind.
Don't let us die in here, man.
You know what happens when you die in someone's mind, right? You keep die inside of mine. You pee your pants.
We already died like twice.
This could be your lucky
Raz's
day.
pants are full of piss. And they're borrowed pants. Because the bullies stole his previous pants. This is a terrifying turn of events.
You like the rest.
Also, I haven't thought of Persona 4 in like a decade.
Unless you like
But that intro cutscene was so similar to every time one of the like future party members in Persona 4 introduces their boss fight. I love it.
Attention to that thing. It looks like a hole, but I assure you, it isn't.
There's a hole somewhere? Apparently.
Well, I hope
wait. That was just a cover.
I'm sorry, all betting.
Now she's interrupting her own hint dialogue. Ah, here we go. Her eyes are mental connections, but I can't connect to them.
With a free prize. I feel bad
Because she's using them.
Know you're doing your best, mate, but time is of the essence.
Honestly, I don't think time is of the essence.
Why'd you draw that card? You must really like bombs.
Should I try and get her to shoot a light bulb?
Young man, don't you know it's rude to stare at a lady's beauty mark? Oh, there are no holes on me. I am the lady. Young man.
I don't have a good plan so far.
Can you reach my yo-yo?
There are no holes on me. I am the lady.
Yeah, I don't want to be over here.
Ooh, a bomb.
There's nothing I can do.
Take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
Just kind of bouncing around.
Pay
I believe in you.
attention to that.
Because I've literally got no choice.
But I assure you, it is.
So maybe I can use telekinesis
I
to send one of the light bulbs
am the lady Loctopus.
over to that port.
Please, that's okay.
Oh, I died. And of course, peed my pants. So, now that I have telekinesis equipped, I should be able to solve it. I will telekinesis something and apply it to something else, and something will happen. I'm certain of that. Once this loading screen is over. It is loading up a whole elaborate boss fight with all sorts of good graphics. But the first game had better pacing because of the lack of loading screens. Skip these cutscenes, which have loading screens themselves.
Gambling without a system is just young.
They unequipped my telekinesis
Oh, that's not
because I was
good.
on the right track.
Unless you like bombs.
Okay, I can't telekinesis the card. There we go.
Bomb. Well, cheer up. Maybe you'll get a pair.
Agent Forsyth, this really isn't like
Take that. Set it in there.
Fire in the hole.
Hang on, Izzy.
Nice shot, Goober.
All right, let's free the others together now.
No, you two get out of here before she cards you again. Try to wake up Agent Forsyth in the physical world.
You sure?
Yes, now beat it.
Don't be a hero, Raz.
I think he just doesn't want us to see him cry.
Get some help when you need it.
Go.
Well, I can
Shooter.
zoom around now.
I have a graduate degree. Hit me.
Why did I come over here?
7. Wow. You really like those bombs, don't you? So flattered.
Still can't connect her eyeballs. So I want to use the bad idea to create additional bombs. Apparently not. And the tentacle hurts me. Being outsmarted by this octopus. Do need these health refills. I wish I had my extra candy lying around. Maybe I should buy a bunch of candies when I get back to the real world. Okay, I'm gonna have to solve this tentacle over on this side. And that should open up the tentacles on the other side. Aha! Blast a hole in her head, which I can then mentally connect over to. Took me way too long to recognize the texture there. There's her weak spot.
Hey. I'm back. Back in action. How much did I lose? Doesn't matter. Still in the game, still in the game. No time to walk away. After all, I still have some valuable cards here.
Agent Forsyth, when my parents...
Can it, Norma?
Ooh, I need to cover up that blemish.
Okay, she's gonna defend her weak spot this time.
So amusing. Look at this one. Looks like it's time for a fresh deck. Please get away from there. My plastic surgeon said not to agitate that area.
Shuffle the entire room.
Ooh, you luck. This card comes with a free prize.
And once the light bulbs start exploding, I'm not allowed to pick them up anymore.
This card just says, send more cards.
Give me the light bulbs. Can't do anything until I get some light bulbs.
Why'd you draw that card? You must really like Vaughn.
Want you to know I was against the whole plan.
There. No! She blocked the light bulb.
Let's get some fresh cards on the table.
Brutal.
Careful, Rasputin. Alice is not herself.
I can't tell if that was a, like, snap reaction to me solving the puzzle.
Oh well, could always be worse.
Bombs are the key. There we go.
Now to bomb that weak spot.
Gotcha.
That's my friend right there.
It was really just bad luck that she happened to block that spot right while I was flinging the light
That was
bulb.
amazing, man. Now let's save the others.
We need to get back to the suite and help Sasha and Mia.
But
clean up the rest of your mess, okay?
It is actually Raz's fault. We do indeed deserve a lot of the blame for everything that's happening.
I'm on a roll. Everything on red. House always wins.
She could just leave the tentacle with a handful of cards out
My casino.
and render this boss fight unwinnable. But she's playing fair.
I have.
I think good point from chat.
Oh, quit it.
Raz did want to do what he did, but
That time I was
the other
just
students
thinking
were
it.
peer pressuring him and demanding that he did it as well.
Hey, where'd everybody go? I still have you
So he
guys
might
right.
not have done it otherwise.
On second thought, where's my shredder?
Rasputin, hurry! Hey, wait, are we stuck in cars?
All aflutter.
How
Okay, same thing again.
Paddle stat. Clear or don't. Fine either way, really.
Stay off the ground floor.
Ooh, that was electrifying.
Oh, never mind. It's still electrified.
Someone say,
What's taking so long?
Okay, finally stop being electrified.
well, go big or go home, they say.
Just remember, we didn't leave a tip for our knowledge.
There. Oh, the light bulbs blew each other up. She threw one light bulb at another one and it took them both out. I need those light bulbs to progress.
Young man, those bombs were meant for you. Not, I don't think these bombs are working. Better triple the dosage.
Real octopuses hate gambling. I like that they pluralized octopus correctly. Octopus is a Greek word, so octopi is not a word. I think we can get the final hit here. Where's the tentacle? Gotcha. Now we should be able to kill the octopus.
Got it again. Okay, you can actually borrow my board for a whole week for that shot. Woo!
It was an impressive shot. I fired it from across the entire arena for no good reason.
Come on, I understand. He doesn't want his friends to see him take a life.
I caused this mess, and now I'm going to finish it.
We're not friends. All these people have ever done is bully Raz.
Kick me out, this is my casino.
But they've declared themselves as friends now.
House always.
Raz is quite frankly terrible at making friends.
Go, shooter.
I went to the wrong side, and I'm paying for it. Gotta go to the other side.
Everything on red.
She tilted her weak spot over that way.
Come on.
Wait, did we really just unlock access to the skateboard? Because I would love that.
I'm on a roll.
Man, I wish I had a sight right now.
Go, shooter.
I think I actually need to use the defibrillators here to get where I'm going. Wish I'd thought of that sooner. Oh, never mind. They're intangible. She just keeps switching which side is vulnerable.
7. Hit me. No.
Wait for it to come back, I guess.
This is my casino.
And I'm down. Now to die.
House always wins. I'm on a roll.
There. Her weak spot is pointed at me.
Graduate degree.
About to get in there. Mess things up once and for all. I briefly got the prompt. There. That was surprisingly difficult, but now she dies.
Why? Why would you destroy me? Me, the answer to all your problems.
your problems.
Death rattle.
What the? Who put this here? It's all wrong. It's all wrong. Tear it all down. Wait, what are you doing here? You can't see this.
Agent Forsyth, hold on. I can explain. This is all my fault. I used mental connection to change some things in your mind, to make some new connections. I didn't think...
You did what?
I'm sorry.
That explains everything. I knew I wasn't this stupid. I mean, I have a degree in mathematics, you know? I thought I was really losing it. But it turns out my only problem was you.
Wait.
Now she's blameless in her own addiction. Take no responsibility.
You're right.
And learn nothing.
I knew it was wrong the second I did it. I'm ashamed of myself. I violated your trust and very idea of what it means to be a psychonaut. I guess I'm not ready for this after all. I'll pack up my stuff.
You don't need to do that.
You're right. I don't even have any stuff to pack. I'll just go.
No. Listen. You're right about violating trust. What you did was wrong. Very wrong. But, truth is, I pulled a similar stunt once.
Really?
Only the person whose brain I messed with, I couldn't put them right again. They had to call in the Psychonauts to undo what I did. That's when I met Truman Zanato. He taught me how to apply my powers in a responsible way. The Psychonauts. We're not here to change people's minds, Raz. Not here to fix people. We're here to help people fight their own demons. The ones they already have.
I'm sorry. I'll never do it again.
You're not at camp anymore, Raz. People could live or die on this mission. The mission!
I guess after this loading screen, we're gonna see whether or not Sasha and Mia died. I'm gonna guess probably not. But they almost certainly need our help. Because they're screw-ups. They constantly need help with everything.
Zip it and gather round, class.
Where did you...
Did you not hear the first thing I said about zipping it? Stand by for instructions. Shoehorn, dustpan, this is Teacup.
Agent Forsyth, where have you...
Shoehorn, I reversed the main fan. Let it push you back down the vent and then climb into the hatch labeled 375H. Then move forward and take 2 consecutive rights. You'll be able to drop down directly into the office from that spot.
Teacup?
Dustpan. Tell the guards you're a contractor from Halifax Security. You're here to inspect the card shuffling machine. Your clearance code is 99853. I have the real inspector trapped in the 4th floor bathroom, so avoid that area.
Roger that, Teacup.
Shoehorn, I've disabled all side detectors and inhibitors, but it's only temporary, so be quick.
Check. I'm entering the office.
This is Dustpan. I'm sweeping the guards out of the area.
The key reader is operational.
Got a room number for us, Shoehorn?
Yes, it's the North Tower Penthouse, 3896. But can we get up there if the side detectors come back online?
I have an operative in position. You and Dustpan pull out and return to the pantry immediately. Did you catch that intel, Egg Beater?
Teacup, this is Egg Beater. I'm in position and have a visual on the North Tower Penthouse.
All right. Time to make the omelet.
Roger. On the move.
Your classmates are on their way to offer support. Did you not hear that last part either? I forgot to mention, Egg Beater. There doesn't seem to be any path to the North Tower from here.
I guess I'll just have to make one.
I got you, Raz. Just remember everything I taught you about rail grinding.
Man, that is stylish. Those, like, cutaway things. I could go for more of those. But okay, rail grinding. As we do the mission that we so desperately wanted to do in the first place. It's a good thing I already know how to do the rails, because reading those tooltips while I was grinding them would be pretty difficult. Ah. I don't know why I didn't land on the rail properly there. I feel like I did everything correct. But Raz overjumped.
Thanks, Morris.
Hey, now we're even for that
No one's keeping score, Morris. Oh.
Be careful. Excessively careful, if anything. Oh, come on. Suck at grabbing. Very easy platform, Raz. Having too much momentum is my fault. That was avoidable. Here we go. Excellent.
I am. Don't worry. I got this.
No, wait, Norma, let me get off this. Ugh. Thanks, Norma.
Anytime.
Norma might be the most sadistic of all the other interns.
More anti-side drones.
Now, if we go fast enough, the drones do not catch us. Thankfully, neither do the other diners / gamblers.
Look, I can explain.
I think that about explains it.
I really have to get one of those.
Watch out!
I do hope we get a death yo-yo. That is a very cool upgrade.
Hey, so what's at the end of this thing?
Wouldn't complain about getting the skateboard either. Hey.
Sam, what are you... Oh, no.
Oh no. Sam's cutscene froze. But the whale summoned properly anyway. Okay, Sam might have the coolest power. I like the skateboard, I like the death yo-yo.
Thanks, everybody.
But the ability to summon a whale on command.
Psycho synergy there.
Hard to beat.
That's not a word.
Get in. I'm sending you to the penthouse. Careful, Egg Beater. We have no idea what to expect up there.
I'm ready for anything. Except that.
What? What is it, Egg Beater?
I'm not sure, but I think it must be rotten caviar.
Noted. Please continue.
I mean, we've already collected rotten sushi somewhere around here. Let's see. Where's my scavenger hunt checklist? Here we go. Day-old sushi. So yeah, this game is all about rotting seafood.
Why would Nick Johnson have a key to this hotel room in his pocket? Is he running a caviar smuggling ring?
Nick John Smith was the villain all along. Maybe. Let's burn this thing down. There might be prizes behind it.
Hey, what's back here?
Prizes!
You gotta be kidding me.
Creepy prizes. And the dark room.
Holy mama!
More caviar.
Wow, 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 wow!
Egg beater.
Sorry, it's just a lot to take in.
Did you find evidence of delusionist activity?
You could say that. I think I found the headquarters of the Maligula fan club. This feels like more than just a history buff. Hey, did you know Maligula's body was missing?
We've been tracking the situation, but it was her mind that was dangerous, not her body.
Yeah, but what reason could someone have for stealing... Uh-oh.
What is it? Rasputin?
I think somebody misses Maligula. A lot.
Bring us all the evidence you can find, Eggbeater. Especially anything that can help us identify the double agent in the Psychonauts.
Will do.
I guess the double agent really could be Lily. I think I said that as a joke earlier. But it has to be one of the established characters. Anything else would be unsatisfying. And that leaves like 5 options. All of which would be nonsensical based on the information we have currently. This is unexpected loading screen, I guess I should point out. Just flamingos. Flamingoing themselves. But yeah, there's a lot to learn about the characters that we really didn't know anything about in the first game, as much as we grew to love them.
Necromancy. Ugh. These books are pseudoscience mumble-jumble.
There's nothing in these papers that identifies our double agent.
I'm afraid there's only one prime suspect right now.
Who?
Nick.
No.
The key was on his body. He has to be connected somehow.
But how could he kidnap Truman if he was in a box? Brainless.
Good point. There must be another.
By the way, where were you, Hollis, when I was trapped in the...
Oh look, we're landing!
I'm certain Raz is going to get accused of being the double agent at some point. Surely that will eventually be the conflict.
I guess I should see if I can find anything in these ridiculous books.
But for now,
Take a closer look at these papers.
he's as every bit as valid a
I
target
just don't know who to trust anymore.
for accusations
I know I
as anyone
should show
else.
this to the others, but I want to talk to Lily about it first. Alone.
All right. You know Lily's over with her father. We're gonna interrogate her about finding evidence of her possible involvement. I'm kind of surprised we haven't found Nick's brain yet. We don't even know who took it. But it was probably the double agent that we're looking for in the first place. Which is all a good hook. What's a more, like, interesting story plot point, then there is someone betraying you right now. And it's someone you already know quite well. Someone you're going to have to continue working with until they are exposed.
Truman's office and talk to Lily about it.
Now, there was some dialogue there. I missed it. But it was related to going to Truman's office and talking to Lily, I guess. First, we got the automatic, where he's apparently selling new pins. Which I don't seem to be able to use, or even afford, as they cost more money than I'm able to carry. Tragically. Oh well, I still have the best pin. Haven't even found any victims to pet. But if someday I do, I will pet them. Yeah, I could bedazzle my punching attacks. The clairvoyance upgrade would be good. But I can't afford it. Oh man, lollipops are expensive. Could probably afford one anyway, but I'll have to go grind the random pickups that people inexplicably leave lying around this office. There. I did just that. Give me a lollipop.
We appreciate your business. Unlike Dream Fluffs, you gotta remember to use these, okay?
Out of curiosity, we can increase the number of lollipops we can carry, the number of Dream Fluffs we can carry, and we're gonna have to buy a bigger wallet. Probably sooner than later. In fact, I probably should have bought that instead of the lollipop I just bought. But there's plenty of money lying around. And vaults that I need to open up, all of which have money inside. Much more to do on the pointless grinding front. In fact, I almost have enough money for a bigger wallet right now. In fact, I'm $1 away. And this got me there.
86% sure he doesn't want to dissect you. So, what do you say? Gonna come with me all peaceful like?
Shut up, Lizzie.
Why do animals?
You got work to do. You can get Harold killed later. For all I care, because I have no emotional connection to Harold, because he was introduced in a game that I haven't played and can never play. That was a massive increase to our wallet. Now hold $1,000, which may as well be infinite dollars. Not the classroom. I think it's this agent's route, where the boss guy is being kept, unconscious though he may be. Hey, a card that I missed the first time I was down here.
I'll catch up with Mia after I show Lily what I found at that corner. I want to talk to Sasha, but first I need to show Lily what I found at the casino.
That's not the correct way. No, it's the big brain door. In the center? Yeah, the big brain door.
Did you hear? They're bringing Maligula back.
Scanning access granted.
You, may I speak to you for a minute?
Oh, but...
No.
Okay.
Go away. It's like they're aggressively trying to show us Sasha smoking as much as possible.
Is this about what happened in Hollis's mind?
Yes.
I can explain.
No need.
Sasha no longer trusts us and is going to shoot us in the back of the head so that we don't invade his mind and steal his secrets. We are simply too unsafe to have around the office. Hey, it's the title screen menu from the first game.
Do you remember this place, Rasputin?
It's the collective unconscious, the shared portion of all human psyches.
I thought this might be a good place to talk about the incredible access we Psychonauts have, and the trust that goes with it.
I know. I really messed up. I thought I could fix it.
You thought you could manipulate another person's mind to bend their will to your own. There are few things worse, Rasputin. Agent Forsyth seems to feel you've learned your lesson, and that no further consequences are needed. I think she's being too lenient. Next time you find yourself in someone's mind and it occurs to you to overreach your boundaries, use this.
Smelling salts?
These will cause you to exit the brain immediately, before any damage is done. You may also use this place to return to some of the mines you've already visited, of course, if you feel there is some unfinished business there. Use the smelling salts when you feel ready to leave.
Thanks, Sasha. And I'm sorry.
Now we have access to the mind grind. And head into any level we want. And look for collectibles. So many collectibles. There we go. We can still do the Mario Galaxy spin around the 3D brain. It's great. It was a bit of a disappointment that they had that in the first game and replaced it with just a simple menu in this game's title screen. But here it is. No need to lament its absence. I do not have mental connection currently equipped. But I didn't want to go back to any of these levels anyway. Smelling salts away. I don't know how to use the smelling salts. There we go. It's on the pause menu. Because in the first game we had an inventory where we could screw around with a whole bunch of different items. It was a good way to solve puzzles, but it did end up wasting a lot of time because it just gave you more options to try. So you would try every psychic ability, and then when that inevitably failed, you would then scroll through every item in your inventory. And then the last thing you could possibly try was the thing that worked. And you probably should have tried it in the first place, but there was not enough indication for you to do so. At least the way I played it. Maybe I played it very badly because I'm bad at adventure games. And adventure game logic, which is what Tim Schafer deals in when he was designing this game. This is the longest loading screen yet. They brought back the big brain that we can crawl around on, but it takes up so many resources. You need to load the entire game fresh anytime we touch that big brain. All right.
The note I found at the
Out of the brain tumbler.
bothering me. I should go to Truman's office and talk to Lily about it. Hi, Sasha.
Rasputin?
Let's go back into his mind.
You can use the brain tumbler to go back into his mind, but I don't think you'll find anything we didn't find the first time.
I'll let you get back to the interrogation. Sorry I can't help.
You've done a lot, Rasputin. Thank you.
He very quickly changed his tune.
Sounds like it's quitting time.
No longer feels like Rasputin needs a beating. Or is, quite frankly, trampling of someone else's free will. I imagine most upcoming levels will not have us perform that exact action.
I think they should give the guy a real office. He hasn't tried to take over the world in days.
Aha! That was a scavenger hunt piece, not Oleander's office. It tricked me, that's for sure. Okay, I got teleported away from where I wanted to be, I think. I should probably cash in some of these cards, since I can only hold 27 of them, apparently. More keys. Should cash in some of these keys, because I can only hold 6 of them. But first...
Is this a bad time, Mia?
I always have time for my Kirinjinho.
Never heard that word before.
Are you worried about Maligula?
Well, she died in the Battle of Grulovia, but sometimes the idea of someone is more dangerous than the person themselves. Her followers are what scare me. When someone devotes their life to a memory, they're capable of anything.
Are you meditating?
In a way, I'm reaching out to detect ripples in the psychic network around the world.
No more information about Maleficent.
What are you doing that for?
I'm trying to find the illusionist activity around the world and report it to Agent Forsyth down in the nerve center.
Ripples?
A name like Maligula carries heavy emotional baggage for many people. It's like a large stone dropped in a pond. Ripples spread out, bounce off each other. If you know how to read the patterns, they can lead you to the source.
Oh, the Psychic 6. That's probably a lengthy dialogue sequence.
Have you talked to Sasha lately?
Sasha and I are always talking. Oh, he says hello.
Guess they're telepathically communicating right now. It was revealed in the first game that they are a romantic item, but only inside of a vault, so easy to miss. Very subtle.
Can I ask you about the Psychic 6?
Of course, Rasputin.
Are any of them still around?
Oh, yes. Besides Ford, you know, there's Otto Mentalis out in his workshop, still tinkering with his gadgets. Sasha is his #1 customer. Dogenbull's grandfather, Compton, is here as well, but he keeps to himself. The other survivors have gone their own ways, unfortunately.
Ah, yes, Dogen. He's still important, I guess.
Did you ever work with Lily's great-uncle, Bob Zanato?
Oh, yes, poor Bob. He lost so much in the battle. It really took a toll on him. I know it was very difficult for Truman to let him go, but it was getting dangerous. Oh, what that poor family has endured.
Cassiopeia.
Did you ever meet Cassiopeia?
No, but I read her book, Mindswarm. Very inspiring. I'm actually using some of her multitasking techniques right now, talking to you while I work.
Oh, damn it, Mindswarm is a metaphor. It doesn't literally summon mind bees. Well, that's disappointing.
What happened to Helmut Fullbear?
Oh, that poor soul was lost in the Battle of Grulovia. I wish I could have met him. He seemed to have such a love of life and color.
Well, enough about those guys.
Yes, let's talk about us.
Let's... get the hell out of here. There's simply too much dialogue.
Never a bother, darling. Ciao.
It was consistently interesting, but it's becoming a waste of time. So we got dragged over to the agent's quarters, where we explicitly did not want to go.
I'm just saying, how much do we really know about this?
Anything in the cafeteria? Okay, I've cleaned out the cafeteria. This person has some mysterious thoughts. That's the bacon guy. Why do they keep showing me the bacon guy? And why do I keep reading his mind? Gotta do it again. Obviously. But what the hell is your problem, bacon guy? Stop being everywhere. Maybe there's something I need to do related to Bacon Guy. Why did I pick up that thing there?
Hi, kid.
Oh, we can break the trays of pizza. And that one happened to have some Psytanium inside. These people are eating Psytanium. We probably should not tell them that. We should just keep spending it like nothing is wrong. Alright, back on track.
Scanning access granted.
We might even make it to Lily this time.
Oh, I see Agent Forsyth over there.
Let's apologize.
You're just trying to get locked up in psycho-isolation, aren't you?
Agent Forsyth? Agent Forsyth? I just wanted to say how sorry I am.
Think you've learned anything from that little misadventure in Turnaquato?
Apparently not. Or I guess we could tell her what we've learned, which is obviously...
Octopuses are bad?
Oh, definitely. Did you know there's evidence suggesting that they're an alien race? Ugh. But still, I was hoping you'd learned a different lesson. You're here to learn, Rasputin, and there's no learning without mistakes. Even I learned something from that unplanned vacation. My security was way too open, especially with a mole in the organization.
It's true, though. Octopuses have no known evolutionary ancestors. We don't know how they came to be. Which means they might have come from outer space.
Any leads on the mole?
Here's something. Did you know that Maligula was from the nation of Grulovia? Isn't that the same country that your family, the Aquatos, come from?
Yes, but...
Oh, don't worry. Many families fled Grulovia during the war and after. It's just interesting is all.
Is she suggesting that because we are of Romani origin that we might be related to the mole? Or perhaps the mole ourselves? That is uncool, Hollis. As uncool as Raz has been. I don't think he deserves that.
Sorry to bother you. I know you're busy.
I always have time for my interns, Aquato. Now get out of my sight.
Yeah, way ahead of you.
Scanning access granted.
Let's just get where we're going. I could have teleported here all along. But I forgot. We had that underground access tunnel thing.
Lily, how is he?
Oh, Raz, I can't figure out what's wrong. These plants are supposed to feed off his psychic energy and help me figure out what's going on. But they keep dying. I think his Silurium poisoning must be worse than we thought.
Listen, Lily. I have to talk to you about something I found on the casino mission. Have you been contacted by any strangers or even someone you know acting funny, trying to...
To turn me into a spy and help kidnap my dad? Is that what you're implying?
No, but I wanted to warn you. People are going to ask...
Look, I know I talk smack about the Psychonauts and say they aren't what they used to be. And I know I'm a terrible daughter and a disappointment to my father, okay? But... Oh, never mind!
Lily, hang on!
Rasputin.
Truman! You're awake! Hang on, let me tell the others!
No, Rasputin, no one must know. There's a spy among us. We don't know who to trust.
But...
If the wrong person hears what I'm about to tell you, people could die.
But, Lily...
We must keep this information from her to protect her.
Truman, I don't understand. Who kidnapped you?
I only saw that psycho in the shower cap.
But Lobato must have had help. We think it's the delusionists. And they're even trying to bring back...
Maligula. It's true. That's what I was working on when I was taken.
They can't really bring her back, though, right? Sasha says it's impossible.
It wouldn't be the first time the Psychonauts underestimated Maligula's power. Listen, Rasputin. Maligula is coming back. And we only have one hope. There's one person who knows how to fight her. You need to bring him here. Bring back Ford Cruller. Can you do that for me, Raz? Can you bring back Agent Cruller and find out what he knows? Rasputin, this is a mission about the fate of the world. And I have no one else I can trust. You must bring Ford here. Can you do that?
Yes, if I can find some bacon.
I'm going to ignore that last part because it makes no sense to me. But I'm trusting that you know what you're doing. And I'm trusting that you'll tell no one, Rasputin. The fate of the free-thinking world is in your hands.
Okay, Grandhead Zanotto. You can trust me. I'll get Ford.
Good boy. Go now. We're running out of time.
Well, that's the first time I've seen this supposedly important character say or do anything. And he wants us to bring back Ford Cruller, which is awesome. It's exactly what I would want to do. And I feared it would happen because the content warnings were accidentally a bit of a spoiler, which happens sometimes with content warnings.
Scanning for fingerprint.
And they're important enough that you still want to have the content warnings. But one of the content warnings was for portrayals of PTSD. Ford Cruller is obviously going to experience a lot of PTSD. I figure his level is going to be PTSD themed, and it is probably coming up next. So even though that level that we played through inside of Forsyth's head was extremely long, much longer than any level in the first game, I would like to go find where the next level is. Which is just going to involve bacon. Once I find the next level, I will wrap up this stream, and then tomorrow we will play through the next level, because now I'm really eager for it. I mean, it's the Cruller level. And the PTSD level. For unspecified reasons, I'm very invested in stories about PTSD. I really liked the first season of Jessica Jones on Netflix. I thought that did a phenomenal job depicting PTSD. So I am definitely invested in where it's going to go in this game. And the portrayal of addiction was quite solid and engaging. I was certainly invested in how that played out. And I've randomly stumbled in a non-specific direction that has not got me any closer to my goal. We have to find the bacon. The guy who's obsessed with bacon is back in the cafeteria. He better have the means to give me some damn bacon. Let's find out. Finally, Bacon Man is going to help us, I think. Maybe? Maybe if I walk over here, I can...
And
At least tomorrow's payday.
Grab the bacon. Give me the bacon.
I don't get paid enough for this. I'll tell you that twice.
Hi.
Huh?
Colin, pay up on the bacon.
What'd you do that for?
Hi.
Huh?
Damn you, Colin. Okay. They do sell special bacon here at the cafeteria.
Hey, did the bacon delivery come in yet?
Yep, and I'm already sold out. Sorry.
What? You don't have one piece of bacon?
Well, just the one I was saving for my ferrets. Okay, you can have it. It fell on the floor anyway.
I don't mind.
Gross. Okay, I'm closing up shop. Enjoy your dirty bacon, kid.
Well, here goes nothing. I'm not sure if you're still a psychic stowaway inside my head, Ford. But if you are...
Ooh, is that honey pepper boar bacon? Oh, I haven't had that since my days back at headquarters? Rasputin, what are you doing back here? I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, but I do miss the old honey pepper.
We need you here, Agent Cruller. Grand Head Zanotto asked for you himself.
What's that? Oh, you found Truman. Oh, good job there, Rasputin.
Yes, and he says you're the only one who can help us fight Maligula.
Maligula?
Yes, someone's trying to bring her back to life, and there's a mole in the Psychonauts, and we have a ton of work to do.
Yes, work to do. Shoes to clean, hair to cut, mail to sort.
Now, if you don't mind, Agent Cruller, I'm just gonna take a quick peek under the hood to see what we're dealing with here.
Oh, sure, kid. Knock yourself out.
In we go. We'll watch the opening cutscene or two and wrap up this stream in a few minutes here.
Interesting. The campfire at Whispering Rock. I haven't been here for days.
Yep. As noted, this game takes place moments after the conclusion of the first.
The human mind. 3-pound pile of dreams. The rest of you will die. Yada, yada, yada. I don't have time for speeches. I'm on a mission.
Whatever you say, little guy.
Ow!
Fire
I
hot.
remember this guy. He always seemed to be missing something up top to me. I wonder where the top of this post is.
Well, they're actually not screwing around too much.
It's gotta be around here somewhere.
The last level started with a ton of cutscenes. Kinda expected that here. But I guess, as promised, we should wrap things up. I did just figure this out, so...
Here's the top to that stump, and a little torch.
Gonna light it up. There. I made a torch.
So it was Ford Cruller in his prime.
Still doing that victory dance, hey kid? Well, I'm sure there will be much more to dance about. Next time. Oh, it's been 2 minutes since my last save. We'll be fine. I will figure out how to do this again tomorrow. We play through the Ford Crawler level, which I'm looking forward to. And then, I guess, on Monday's Twisted Monday stream, we'll do a bonus playthrough as financed by Pizzerato. We already know what that's going to be. I'm now looking forward to it. Hope it delivers $1,000 worth of enjoyment. Goddamn. Well, I have some good news to go tell my partner. Thank you again, immensely, for joining me. And, all the good vibes. Have a good one, folks. See you again very soon.